My name's Shelby Bundy, and I'm the owner of Tamedwild Apothecary in the village of AG. My daughter, who's now 9, a couple years back, she was struggling in school, and they told me that she was ADD, and they wanted to put her on medication. So I started looking into alternatives. I found teas and just started using herbs, and it helped tremendously, like her focusing with homework and the way she was in school. When you get involved in the herbs, then you kind of start falling into this community of metaphysical, and the herbs lead to the crystals and the stones, and it's all just kind of like all of Earth's medicine. And then it just kind of grew. I started talking to people about it, and I started making products and putting them in there, like real small scale, like 4 of something and 2 of something. And they started selling, and so it just kind of took off. I started the website, and then I found this space, and I thought I'm just going to go for it. There wasn't really anything like this in this area when I needed to buy supplies to do my own stuff.
My name is Jason Bundy. I'm Shelby's husband. She drugged me into this. When we first met, this was not a vision or idea we had. Obviously, this has a lot of a belief system and ideals behind it of what it means to each person individually, and we're both similar as far as our individual beliefs. So we both accept openness and spirituality as far as nature and unknowns.
I started learning about the history of stones and how they've been used, and that was a hard sell for me. But the more I've been around it, the more like testimonials I've heard from people, and the way I see people react to certain things, it's very much healing the soul also. One stone in particular, it's called green calcite. I have seen people cry at green calcite multiple times. It's the strangest thing. Literally, people coming into the store, they go right to the green calcite, they pick it up and they start crying. And so it's just kind of got me thinking, and I started researching it, and it's all over the place. They say like, oh, green calcite's an emotional stone, and it's something that, whatever emotion you're feeling, it'll draw it out. I've never seen anything like that in my life, and I was like, okay, there's something to this. I was raised Southern Baptist, and I was taught, that all of this was wrong. It gets associated a lot with dark magic or devil worshiping. A lot of the spiritual side of this is just so misconstrued. And I was raised that way, and I was one of the first to probably say like, hey, that's not right. But as I learned and I grew up and kind of started doing my own research and forming my own opinions, I completely changed my mind on it.
She had a vision, and my part of it was to help create the store and the environment and kind of the look and feel of the business. So now I'm full-time with the company and hopefully making a difference.
The subscription boxes started as a way, I thought, as a way just to kind of market our products. We started with the Wild Medicine box. They are themed like it'll be cold and sinus in November or detox in January, so each box has a theme and you get 5 to 7 items. So we started with that, and then we started getting requests. People were asking us for like crystals in their box. We started the Wild Crystals box, and that's a monthly delivery of stones. We were getting more into the spirituality side of it, and we started the House of Rituals box. And it's old world based. We look up old rituals that Nordic people used to use, and Celtics, and we find all these old world traditions, and we basically provide a monthly delivery of tools for you to sit and do your ritual or do a prayer or do an intention. We were doing all of this out of the back room of the store here, and then we grew out of that, and so we got a warehouse in Slow in August, and we grew out of that in 4 months, and we just moved into a Atascadero. So now we have almost 8,000 square feet. Our products are in Urban Outfitters right now. We do these decks, the Wild Medicine, the Wild Crystals, and the Wild Moon are decks that we authored. We just got asked by Random House Publishing to publish our decks, and we have almost 6,000 subscribers a month to all the boxes, so it's doing good. I think we just filled a need, that we didn't even know was there.
I'm open for anything. I'm very impressed with where it's gone so far, so I have no preset idea where it's going to go, because I could never imagine that we'd be here at this point.
We're so technology these days, and we're so disconnected, I think, from Earth. Our theme and our mission, I guess, and what we're really about is just trying to kind of get back to nature, getting back to our roots, because it's what everything's based in.